and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Hello and welcome to CGNgames, and we are speaking to you from the past.
Who are you?
Why, I'm the ghost of Christmas past.
Because we're currently away in Wales, having like an away week with our church. So we've got some stuff pre-recorded so for you, so we don't just go silent for a week and a half or something. So it is episode 40 of the Late Night Gaming Show. Believe it or not, I can't believe we've done 40 episodes
it's crazy,
already.
Isn't it?
Congratulations and celebrations. I want the world to know how happy as can be.
Absolutely insane. So we have got a couple of special videos. So we're going to have Late Night Gaming Show episode 40 part 1. We're going to have the Late Night Gaming Show episode 40 part 2. So we've got 2 parts to this.
What?
It's going to be exciting. You're looking at me going like, Tim, I don't want to edit 2 videos. But you're going to anyway! So anyway, so the first part, we're going to be looking at one big topic, and then the second part, we're going to be looking at one big topic too. So,
Okay.
Part 1 is all about a Nintendo Switch. This has become my favourite console. Just incredible times. Jodie, has the same happened to you? It's happened, hasn't it? Especially after that last Trashy Tuesdays that we did, which had the game up in it.
Yeah.
Up and away. So what we're going to do is, there's been a lot of talk about how people are really disappointed with the lineup of games this year. Compared to the first year. Now, the first year had some insane games. But what I've done is I put a list together of all the kind of noteworthy games that came out that year. I'm going to compare the two and go, was it actually that bad this year?
Okay.
You got that? All right. So, 2017 had to be one of the best releases of like console releases ever, with just the sort of games that are coming out. So So you didn't jump in till 2018, did you? Nope. I was there from the start. So, here we go. This is what came out in 2017. Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yep.
Mario Odyssey.
Yep.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yep.
Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
Yep.
Snipperclips.
Yep.
You look really low. Snipperclips. Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Yep.
ARMS.
Yep.
Splatoon 2.
Yep.
Fire Emblem Warriors.
Yep.
Pokken Tournament.
Yep.
Skyrim.
Yep.
Doom.
Yep.
And Rocket League.
Yep.
So that was the noteworthy game. So that's a pretty incredible year.
That's a good line.
And there's like 3 Mario games there. Zelda Breath of the Wild, best game of all time. Without doubt.
Debated.
No debates. No debates to be had. No debates to have.
Debated. Anyway,
so you just think about it, you got brand new Zelda game, a brand new Mario game, a Mario Kart, Splatoon 2, which you're into, aren't you? Splatoon 2.
A little bit of Splatoon.
ARMS, which is a new Nintendo game. You got a Pokemon game, which is Pokken Tournament. Like, just an insane amount of first-party stuff as well. So then we get into 2018, and this is the noteworthy games from this, right? So we got Smash Brothers Ultimate, Pokemon Let's Go, which obviously you're very excited about. We all know that. Pokemon Let's Go, Diablo 3, Kirby Star Allies, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, Bayonetta 1 and 2, Wolfenstein 2, Dark Souls Remastered, Crash Bandicoot The Insane Trilogy, Mario Party, Starlink, Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition, all the NES classics that have come out on the online service, Fortnite, Civilization 6, Katamari, and Undertale.
Okay.
So Jodie, when you hear that list of games, first of all, which year was the best for you, in your opinion? And secondly, in terms of, do you think this year has been a disappointment for games that have come out this year? I will put the list here in case you get confused.
From both lists, clearly, I would say that 2017 was the better year.
Yeah.
But because I came in 2018, I'd say 2018 was a better year because I had all them games to go back to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Where you had to wait.
Mm-hmm.
That it's just a nightmare waiting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I would personally say 2018 because of that situation. Yeah, and 2000. But I mean, I think the main ones that I've got are all from 2017. The only one that I've got for this year, I think, is going to be Let's Go.
Pokemon Let's Go.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I'd go with 2017 overall.
Overall 2017.
Yeah.
So then the second part is, do you think this year has been a disappointment for us? Are you sat there thinking, in terms of games that have been released this year, has it been a disappointment in the games that have come out?
I mean, I don't think it was a massive disappointment. It was a big disappointment on last year because they built it up so much.
Yeah.
But I won't say it was a massive disappointment, like, because we still have like the games like Pokemon Let's Go. You've got Crash Bandicoot right there, and they're probably like 2019 going to bring Spyro at some point to it, and it's one of them, like, the big named Nintendo things came out last year, and this year, I mean, I think the highlight, especially for hardcore Nintendo fans, is that NES Classic. Yeah, that's probably helped a little bit, and I presume if we asked Nintendo, they'd probably say the same thing. This NES Classics was like probably part of the highlight of the year for them. But yeah, I think it was a disappointment compared to last year.
Okay, so you do think
just a little bit.
Okay, so while I'm gonna give my opinion, pick out what the top 2 games were for you in each year. Because I got a list there. 2 over the 2 years for each year. So 2 games
so
for
2
2017,
for
2018.
okay.
So for me, 2017 was obviously... I think the problem is that people are viewing the second year like it should be like the first year. And clearly that's impossible. Yeah. I mean, to have like Zelda Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, like they're 2 10 out of 10 games that are just incredible. And then you got Splatoon 2 as well. So you kind of got like the big major franchises they brought out in one year, which was amazing. But I remember even in that year, right, there would be like a month where they basically had like a major game come out every month. And there'd been one month where maybe the major game wasn't that great. People would be moaning, going, there's no games, don't know what to do. But because it's almost like they've been spoiled with the best games that they've kind of gone, you know what I mean? So when we got to 2018, I think if you actually notice, in 2018 the list is bigger. Like there's more games, and I think they're not all massive games. Like it's not like a brand new Zelda game, but they're really good games. So you've got, I feel like the quantity of games has gone up, but you've obviously not got those big 10 out of 10 games. But they can't keep that up every year. You know what I mean? We don't expect Microsoft to put out 3 10 out of 10 games every year. You know what I mean? That's definitely not going to happen. But to me, I'm like, right, the big major games from 2017 was obviously Zelda Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey. Then you got ports of like Mario Kart. Like, it's great to have Mario Kart, but that's a port from the Wii U. And then you've got other ones which are good but kind of smaller. Splatoon 2 was a big one as well. But then you think about it, this year, to me, you're getting Smash Brothers, which is huge, and you're getting Pokemon Let's Go as well. And I know Pokemon Let's Go is a bit different to your normal Pokemon game, but it's still like, that is going to sell so many Switches. Like, Nintendo, I think, are predicting it's going to sell them like 10 million by the end of the fiscal year, which is just insane. So I'm just like, to me, I don't think this year has been a disappointment. I just think it's just not had the massive hitters, which I think is to be expected sometimes, you know what I mean? So I think what it really comes down to is I just think we were spoiled in the first year because Nintendo obviously had held back a lot of games from the Wii U, pushed them all out to sell the Switch. But then I think in the second year, there's no way they can keep that up. So I think to me, it's more they've actually just met my expectations of what this year was. And I think some people's expectations were just like through the roof somewhere that were just stupid. So to come back to it, so I think 2017 was the obvious better year. I think the fact that you got Mario, Zelda and Splatoon in one year is insane. But I don't think 2018's been a miss at all. And I think to finish off the year with Smash Brothers and Pokemon, I think they're the 2 big hitters, but they've come right at the end of the year. Whereas, obviously, in the first year, you had Zelda at the start and Mario at the end. So I guess people have felt like they've had to wait a long time for something big to come out. Definitely. So, Jodie, at 2017, what were your top 2 games?
We will go with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Okay.
And I'm going to do it. and we're gonna go with Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Wow. Okay. So for me, it's really hard because I think, in terms of the quality of the game, Zelda and Mario Odyssey, without a doubt.
Yeah.
But then I actually think, in terms of what I enjoyed the most, I would have to probably swap Mario Odyssey for Splatoon 2 because I played so much time on Splatoon 2. Like, it's just one of those games you can just drop into and just have a great time. So yeah. So then what about 2018? What has been the best game for this year? You can even pick ones that haven't come out yet because we know they're going to be amazing, I guess.
Do you know what? We're going to go with Pokemon Let's Go. Mm-hmm. And I think I'm going to go with Mario Party for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna go with Mario Party. So yeah, it was Mario Party was good. It just, I wish it had handheld mode, which really annoyed me. Things like that. But yeah, that's good. And then for me, I think it's just easier. For me, again, it's just Smash Brothers Ultimate is just going to be ridiculous. The amount of content that's in that, and then Pokemon Let's Go. It's just insane. Mm-hmm. So that's it, really. So I think people just need to get perspective, because I think I've been looking at people going, oh, there's no games out on the Switch, nothing coming out, and I'm like looking, and like every week when we do what's coming out this week, there's always like 2 or 3 Switch games, and then there's like 1 PS4 game, 1 Xbox game. Like Nintendo Switch is bringing out way more games. There's more games coming out on that daily and weekly and monthly than the other consoles. But I just find it bizarre that people like order all these games, and I'm like, mate, there's been tons of them. But I guess what you're saying was true as well. Like for people who bought it day and date, bought the Switch on day one, it's not the same as like you buying it a year later, because you can just go back to it. So those bits where you feel like there's gaps in games coming out, you can just go back to all games that you've not played. You know what I mean? And that's the thing we forget, isn't it? There's people who will be buying a Nintendo Switch to get Pokemon Let's Go, and then they've just got a crazy library of games to just pick up and play, don't they?
Yeah.
So there you go. Just look at it in perspective, people. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. So that is the end of our part 1 of episode 40. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you absolutely hated it, give it a thumbs down. And if you want to see loads more like this, you want to see our regular late night gaming show that goes out, you want to see Treasure Tuesdays, unboxings of insane massive helmet editions of Fallout 76, you want to see loads of Pokemon Let's Go stuff, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell button, you'll be notified of every new video. So thanks for joining us, and we're going to see you very, very soon.